Well. Hello. Welcome to day two of the Advent, of the musical Advent. It's a bit more of, it should be a more reasonable hour in the day, so I'm able to speak at my full volume. Hope you can all hear me. I'm Ewan, and welcome back to the channel and to the live stream. So day two involves a tune which I wrote many years ago called Rain on the Window, and you heard a little sneak peek of the original, which I had done many years ago. Now I'm going to show you the revamped version in a short while, but do make sure that if this is your first time here, to make sure you subscribe and get involved and be a part of the channel. So your support means the world to me, and I want to find out the kind of people who are involved and the kind of people who are involved in both watching and listening and discovering all about the music which I make, and hopefully in the process of me making music I can help you make your music masterpiece so much more. So let's dive on in. This is Rain on the Window and I hope you enjoy it, and if you want to leave a comment I will feature those on the screen. And yes, enjoy, and we'll see you very shortly. Technical hitches. No. How annoying. Technical hitches. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Well, it's no problem. We will just quickly sort that on the fly. So we will do that really quickly. There is plenty of RAM. Gosh, there's plenty of... It's because the disc is almost full. You know, I keep emptying this disc and it keeps filling up. So without much further ado, let's go back. These things happen. Let's go back to this section and we shall do that. So how annoying. I have spent the last hour emptying loads of really heavy duty files, so there shouldn't be any issues. Wonder if it's... We'll go back to the music though. don't believe it. How annoying. Do you know, these things are so typical when I go live. And of course, it was fine yesterday. There was no issues yesterday at the evening time. It just seems to be today. And there's not even that many different in terms of track number. And it uses very similar sound libraries. You probably will have picked a few of those out. So I've been using some BBC Symphony Orchestra on here. Let me just go on to show you. So I've got BBC Symphony Orchestra using French horns. All the brass sounds really good. Some of the strings, some of the more ensemble strings, because again, this was an old composition. So I kind of used string sounds where the full scope of the actual keyboard was possible, rather than it being located to upper half for the upper strings and the lower half for the lower strings. So yeah, that's really frustrating. What I'll do is I'll work on that. What I might do is, well, obviously this is live, but what I might do is I might try and do this later today. And yes, but obviously you've had a sneak peek into the advent calendar for today. So I will have a look at that. Let's see if I can just press play and carry on. was definitely some good Celtic Scottish moments in there, and so nice that it didn't crash toward the end. So what I might do is I might run this later just as a one-off from beginning to end, but I think you kind of get the idea of this one. So this is a few years old, so I spent a bit of time before here emptying some of the hard disk and also making sure that the sounds were updated to more modern libraries that allowed for more nuanced and more musical performance. So I can hear where some things need to be shaped a little bit more. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, when I talk about shaping the sound, if we go into the actual screen, you'll be able to see then that if I was to then shape that sound in terms of that dynamicism, I can then do that here, and I can shape, those phrases really nicely. So that's kind of what I mean. So I need to go in and phrase a little bit more of this. But yeah, in terms of ideas, there are so many different ideas and so many different simple sounds. And again, this was a kind of bridging tune for me. I wanted this to sound like it was moving from autumn into winter. So from the kind of Halloween fireworks into kind of that bit before Christmas. So this is why this is made door number 2 of the musical advent. So I hope you enjoyed, hope you got something out of this video, and if you did, please drop a thumb below to like it, and of course if you are watching elsewhere, then please share this video and get people watching the next live stream. I'm going to aim to live stream over the weekend, and I'm going to try and drop some videos, so I'll probably do them in the afternoon tomorrow, and which will be Saturday the 3rd, and also we will then move into the weekend, so it'll be in the afternoon, early evening kind of time, UK time. So around when the States are waking up, that's when I'll be dropping the next couple of advents. So be sure to subscribe and to check out those when they drop as well. And yes, we are rolling towards all of the old music. So it's getting me to have a look at the old music, revamping it, listening to it, reshaping it, modernizing it, and also we'll be going into some of the sound libraries that I've been using for some of these later in the month as well. So keep looking out for those too. Thanks very much for watching, and again, apologies for the technical glitches, but these will hopefully be ironed out before the next time we meet. So once again, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.